My name's Whitney. I started coming to Lighthouse about a few months ago. Growing up, my parents always, basically my grandparents really made me go to church. It was one of those things where I was kind of fighting tooth and nail to go. I never really wanted to. Probably about when I was 17 or 18, I started to actually go on my own. I cannot to this day tell you what drove me to go, but I did. None of my family was ever too big into going on a regular basis, but I kind of got pulled in, some way, somehow, and I really enjoyed it. But over my years of being 21 and 23, I really drifted away from that. February of 2012, my husband got deployed to Afghanistan, and for the first time I actually picked up a Bible and started to read. I had never done that before, and I didn't know what I was doing, but it was the only way I got through. He did make it home. He made it home last February, and he's home safe now. I spent that entire time learning about God. I met some people through many different churches. I went to a bunch of different churches. I tried finding a place that I felt like was home, and even in the process I've met some people, good people. I never felt home until I actually came to Lighthouse. Sometimes I think that my husband's deployment is, one of those everything happens for a reason kind of things, because I don't know if I would have gotten back into the church if it wasn't for that. I spent most of my times, partying, spending my times at clubs and things, but I was headed down a completely different path than I am now. Before, every time that I was upset or mad, I just handled it in different ways, whether it be scream, yell, treat people badly. Now I really learned how important prayer is and how much it helps. Just, even when I'm really upset, even when my husband was gone, when there was times that I would just do nothing but cry, but as soon as I prayed, all of a sudden, I felt safe. And that made a huge difference in my life and how I handled everything. Even in the process after, I guess, trying to, read the Bible and understand, I always wanted to do something more, but I couldn't figure out what that was. But about a month ago when I came here, I finally figured out that, they did, I guess, the sermon on, how to get a new heart, basically. And I knew that's kind of what I had to do, and that's where I am today, trying to go. Thanks to Jesus, I've been made new.